I get asked a lot by young pastors or those just entering the ministry. They'll say to me, how long does it take you to write a sermon? Now, I'm not trying to be cagey when I answer this because it sounds a little bit like a non-answer. I say, I really don't know how to answer that question. The reason why I can't answer the question is I'm writing sermons all the time. I'm writing lessons all the time. I'm preparing for talks all the time. I am now preparing to write books all the time. And it's not so much the time that you say when you actually sit down and start putting pen to paper or fingers on a keyboard that all of a sudden you say, okay, let me start the clock. How long does this take? Because there's all of this hours and hours, days and days, years and years of information that is there before I've actually sat down to start putting this together. Like, let me give you an example with my book, Shepherd Leadership. I wrote the book. I'm told I wrote the book quickly. I've never written a book before, so I don't know how long it's supposed to take to write a book, but that's what I was told, is that I wrote the book quickly. After the book was published, I would be on my computer looking something up, and I would discover a blog post that I wrote 8, 9, 10 years before I wrote Shepherd Leadership that was sort of the seed thought for one of the chapters. It was there in my mind, but it didn't kind of consciously come to the forefront of my mind at the time that I was writing. So here's the principle. All of us have good ideas. Anybody who's been in the shower has had a good idea. You know, you're just sitting there washing your hair. You're not even really thinking about anything. And all of a sudden this light bulb moment, bing, and you go, oh man, that's a really good idea. But the problem is after we get out of the shower and dry off, many of the times that idea is just gone. It just sort of evaporates.
Hey friends, that's just the beginning of a video I shared exclusively with my Patreon supporters. I go on in this video to explain how I capture these ideas, how I put them together, and then how I'm able to find those again later on when I need them. And it's not just for somebody like me who's writing books or blog posts, but it's for anybody who wants to be of assistance to a friend or a coworker or a neighbor. When somebody comes along and says, I'm stuck on this problem, or I need some insight here, for you to be able to say, aha, I remember writing some things down about that before, and being able to find that information to be able to share it. I'd love to have you have access to all of these videos as well. So my Patreon supporters get a lot of behind the scenes information, a lot of helpful tools that I don't share anywhere else. It's just $5 a month. If you would help me support this ministry, you'll help me be able to get even more content out to more people. There's a link below. Please check it out.